Good?
Fucking wire snapped off and fucking button. Fuck that one.
They're getting shocked.
What's up, YouTube? Melton Metal Anthony here again. I'm back with Big Tom. We're headed to install those railings you see me and him make. So let's get this going. So we're back here at Scott's, the general contractor that allowed us to use his building to fabricate these. As you can see, they are now Blurple. Pretty hideous. But hey, not my railing, not my building. So we're gonna go ahead and load this stuff up, get down there, and start doing the install.
And all them pieces are coming?
Yeah, all them pieces. Let's grab this stick here.
Sarcasm?
No, it isn't.
Set up and then we'll hit the road.
Ain't going nowhere. Fucking went and took it.
Saw that?
Yeah. And that's what we're gonna add the railing to.
Alright.
All right, guys, so we're here on site, ready to install the railing. This is another job for that general contractor I introduced you to earlier, Scott. Very nice man. Again, a little camera shy. There he is, he's over there.
You catching him slacking or?
Definitely need to add a little extra money in next time for having to move these things up and down stairs as well as the tools. And here I'm just marking where Tom's going to go ahead and grind the paint off so that we got a clean weld surface.
So I told Chris. What, scary?
I didn't hear you come up the stairs.
Holy crap, I found something.
So is he going to go around and touch this whole railing up when we're done?
He's gonna, I'm looking, he's gonna have to.
It's pretty rotten in places. So I'm going to be using these fireball tool squares to space these things out because they're exactly 4 inches tall. At exactly 4 inches, I run the risk of being out of code, but the general contractor told me it didn't matter because this is a secondary guardrail and not the actual hand railing itself. So I end up playing a little bit of gymnastics with this one because of the odd weld fitments and me having to get it on the outside rail. Because we're welding square tube to round poles, there was quite a bit of a gap at each corner where the tube no longer met up with the pole. So we just had to go ahead and run some filler pieces in there. Afterwards, we went around and we just ground our joints down to give it a nice finished look. The reason you see me kind of tightrope walking, and it's unseen in the video, is that there's about a 3-inch lip of concrete that I can walk on the outside of this. The only problem is that they also, for some reason, ran copper pipe over it, and I believe that's a water pipe that feeds the water fountains that are directly behind me where I'm standing currently in the video. Guys, this has been a rough job. You see me hanging on the outside of these things just to get these things welded in. So I'm gonna go on, this is number 4. We need to finish 2 more after this one, and then we're gonna call it a day. Tomorrow we need to do the ones that involve cement anchors. So we're gonna concentrate on that tomorrow to make sure we do that correctly. And then tomorrow we're also gonna come back with El Carcol, my truck, so that we know that we're maxed out with tools. There's been a couple of tools that we were missing that would have been helpful today, but we're still able to push forward and get it done. But that's what it's all about.
Huh?
Not gonna lie, my body fucking hurts.
Well, I don't know what, my bad. Are you on your last weld?
All right, so we're done with day 1. As you can tell, lazy old Big Tom didn't do any of the welding. His big ass would probably rip the building down. We're gonna come back tomorrow, finish everything out. We accomplished our goal. It's about 6:30. Now we're gonna roll home, come back, finish it up tomorrow, hopefully. All right, guys, so I'm here at Tampa Bay Steel Supply, and we're gonna pick up some 4-inch square tube and a cap in order to do the railing section that's gonna go between the stairwell and that bathroom there. Basically, I guess the kids have been jumping over that, so we were asked to go ahead and throw a piece of railing there too. So we're up here now. We're waiting for them to load us up. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll head to the job. Big Tom over here looking fresh in his new, what is that? Knox FR. Go check them out. How's it fit, Tom?
I like it. It's probably one of the better shirts I've ever had. Then again, I always buy some Walmart brand type, so.
Yeah, there you go. It fits well. That's the double X there. It's the double X.
It's very snug, or not snug, but
well fitting.
I'm actually surprised. Most jackets I ever have, the sleeves aren't long enough. This is actually,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
perfect
it looks like it fits you pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I got me one too. I'm gonna go try it on later. You'll see me hanging off the railing with it on. So go check them out. Maybe. I don't know, or don't. It's Tom with his button all the way up.
hey, homie, you want some drugs? I sell it to you now.
All right, we're getting our steel here from my man.
Yes, sir.
Have you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Rashad. You have a great day. This is Rashad at Tampa Bay Steel. Go check him out.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna get on to the job. We got our steel, we got our cap.
Bang, bang.
Big Tom feels fancy in his new shirt. Let's get it done.
Drinking liquid Coke.
So you can see what we're doing here. We're just getting these guardrails up so the kids can't climb out. So we have to extend this up so that we can put the railing between here and there so the kids can't jump over the stairwell. I guess it's something they're doing. And look what somebody did. This isn't even a cap. It's just like, I don't know if it rotted out, and then they just like, they literally took like 30 minutes to like make like a fake cap out of concrete. How weird. I don't know if any of these are like that. These are real caps. All right. Big Tom's down there. He's cutting the brackets we need in order to mount these into the wall. As you can see, our welds are all right, but not perfect. We're gonna go ahead and grind this down on the outside. I'll probably leave these top welds because that looks okay. But, you know, that's the nature of using flux core, so. I'm using my flathead Metabo grinder. This thing's a lifesaver in instances like this where you only have limited room. And again, I'm a huge Metabo fan. They don't pay me, they just make a great product. This is where we're going to attach that 4x4 to extend it up. So I'm just prepping this thing out and getting it ready for welding. We're going to go ahead and switch the gas shielded instead of flux core. I'm hoping that the weld quality is going to improve a little bit. It's been a little lacking. It's not horrible. It is just handrails, but I still want to do my best job.
I got my bandsaw, so you let me know.
So what you see me doing here is just welding the tabs that are going to have the concrete anchors ran through them onto the railings. I didn't put these things on preemptively because I wanted to make sure everything was going to fit correctly before we got to that part. So I'm going to have to get in there and weld the backside of this with a mirror because I just can't see the backside of the bottom one. The top one I can see over, but not this bottom one here. So I'm just going to need to find out where I am, and then just need to hold the mirror there and then weld it out. This is that piece of 4x4 we picked up this morning, and we're using a piece of scrap I had laying around to square it. So we went ahead and welded the extended pole on, the pole extension, so that way we get this section of railing on so the kids can't hop over and into the stairwell there. They can't escape this way, and now we're going to keep them escaping that way. So let's finish this thing out. Nice. That looks good. I was proud of how this piece turned out. I mean, I'm proud of the whole handrail, but this piece in particular turned out perfect. So we had to cut some of these down due to the staggered brick lengths. I didn't account for that in the original estimate, but I'd rather be too long than too short, so this was all right. By this point in the day, my phone died, so I went and borrowed Big Tom's. He tried to transfer it over to me, but instead we got this cruddy video quality. But what are you gonna do? All right, guys, so that's the whole project. Me and Big Tom here wrapped it up. We got everything installed that the customer asked for. All the railings, the guardrail that separates the stairway from the rest of the building here, the rest of the upstairs. Looks a bit jail-like, but whatever. I don't make monkeys, I just train them. And that beautiful Blurple color. What do you think, Tom?
I wouldn't put it in my house, but it's all right.
But anyway, so that's it. If you like what you saw here today, subscribe, like, do what you can. If you don't subscribe or like, well, you can get bent. Anyway, have a great day. This is Melton Metal Anthony. This is Big Tom. You can catch him on Facebook at BigTomsMobileWelding.com, or what is it, Big Tom's? Oh no, Big Tom's Mobile Welding LLC. I'll put that right here in the screen so y'all can look at it. But anyway, have a great day. Keep welding, keep doing what you do, and I'll catch you on the next one.